Good morning, good afternoon, and maybe good evening, depending on where you're following up from. We are looking at Bitcoin on a weekly time frame, guys, and we have about 5.5 hours for this weekly close. And ideally, we were looking for a close for 24,676 and higher to look to test into this 200 level resistance, which is at 26,626. It doesn't look like we're going to get that, and this formation does look like a doji on not that much volume, but decent enough volume for looking for a retracement into next week is logical. If anything, we're going to probably fill this wick, so we can probably come back into 22,500, and as long as we don't close underneath that next week, that's great. But closing any hourly candles underneath 22,500 will initiate a move down to the lower levels, which is almost at 20,700 and under. So keep that in mind on Bitcoin. Now let's go look at the daily. That was for the weekly. On the daily, we are doing a nice little squeeze of consolidation between the 55 and the 21 EMA. As long as we can close above 23.5, we're looking for higher. Closing above 22.7, we can look for sideways. Any closes under 22,700, we're looking for our lower levels. As long as we can get to this level and higher, which I do think the downside is subsiding. So I think we're going to get a little bit more of a relief rally to take out these shorts over here and test into this 100 EMA level, which is around 22,200. So keep in mind that, we're going to pop up above this 55, which is around 23.5. Then we have resistance over here at 24.3. And then we can look for this $26,200 level. Level by level, okay? And these are daily candles. So give it until like Tuesday, Wednesday next week to come into this area. Should happen today after 8 when the new daily candle opens. We should look for some continuation to take out these wicks, and then we should look for higher, okay? So that's what we're looking for on Bitcoin. Here's the 4-hour. 4-hour is confirming that, hey, we are looking at some support on this 200. As long as we're not closing under 22,700, we can look for upside. And then our first level of red flags is going to be over here. Sorry. It's going to be right here at around 23,000. Anything under 23,050, we have a red flag. We don't want this 21 EMA and this 55 cross to the downside. We want the price action to continue up, so this 21 EMA can stay above the 55 and then continue up into this other EMA over here, which is at 24,000. And then we can look for the continuation for price action to come to 26,200. Okay, level by level, like I said. Let's take out this high over here. Close hourlies above it, then we can look for taking out this EMA resistance, and then we can look out to taking out the previous high, which is over here at 24.6, and then we can look for the resistance over at the EMA. So level by level, okay? And it is stair stepping up. So right now you see this wedge broke out. This wedge is breaking out. So this wedge already broke out, tested the low, and now we're going sideways and up. So technically, I should be drawing this way. It already occurred, and we can use this as our range, and this is where I'm trying to short off of, so it's red and locked. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking for some resistance all the way over here around 24,200 for a roll around effect, or even higher at 24,600. That's why we have these fib level targets. Once we break this high, this next level of resistance I'm looking for is around 26,000, where this EMA and this little bracket of resistance comes in. Also, our extension will be coming into that level as well. So if we continue up here and we take out this high, I'm looking for the next resistance right around here, around 26,300. Okay. Now let's go look at Ethereum on a weekly. Let's turn off these indicators. All right, Ethereum on the weekly, a little bit stronger than Bitcoin. It is subsiding on volume, but we have not touched the 21 where I'm looking for my resistance to come in at. And if we can't get to there, then obviously this was the high, and the 21 EMA will come into here as we roll over. Okay, so if this week was the high, which is around 1788, that's totally okay. We don't want this next weekly to close under 1600. After we have hourly closes under 1600, we know that, hey, top might be in officially. We're going to roll around, and then this 200 will become our resistance to the upside while we try to steal the liquidity going down. All right. On a daily time frame, we are looking for the resistance over this 100 EMA to break, which is around 1750. Any hourly open and closes above 1750, we can look for the next resistance around 1790, and then we can look for higher. But until that level happens, we're not looking for it. On a daily time frame, we're kind of wishy-washy. On a weekly, we are slowly coming to an end. So we can have one huge sell candle come in and take us to the downside, and the daily looks like we're already consolidating sideways. So at any time we can show some weakness and reject down, and the fact that we're not getting above this 100 EMA at 1750 is a sign. Any hourly above 1750, we can look for higher. As long as we're closing under 1750, you have the warning of the low of 1650, and then if you close hourlies under 1650, you're gonna hope this 55 EMA acts as support. Let's go to the 4-hour and I'll give you more accurate levels. So once again, to the top side, you have all this liquidity stacked over here. So it is up to the market makers to break us above 1760 with hourly open and closes and test into these naked point of controls. And then if we do start to show weakness when the CME opens, which is in about 5 hours, we can look for this 1680 as their first flag of warning to the downside that, hey, any hourly open and closes under 1680, we're looking for the resistance at 1525 to give us support. And if we lose that, we're looking for 1350 and under. So that's what we're looking for on Bitcoin and Ethereum, guys. Sorry for the late weekend video, doing multiple other things, but I'm gonna make this as quick as possible. Let's see how the CME opens, and then Monday morning you will get my analysis from there to see if this next weekly we're gonna continue up or if we're gonna test down lower for some support and then continue up later. All right, have a great day, guys. Be safe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell button for notifications. And if you already have, don't forget to join our Discord group on the section below if you want some real-time updates. And last but not least, don't forget to leave your questions and requests for other altcoin videos to come up, and I will include them in our next week's altcoin update video. By the way, let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoyed the quick altcoin video we did this week, so that way we keep that going on at least a weekly basis. And if we need to do it even further, we will do it in a more timelier updates as you guys requested. So you guys are in control of all action. Let me know what you guys want and I'll do it accordingly. All right, guys, be safe. Have a great weekend. See you later. Be safe for the safe CME Open, and we'll see you before New York Open tomorrow. Adios.